What is going on? The Bomb Squad. This is Don the Bomb, and I am returning yet once again for another action-packed, extreme wrestling figure review. So today, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the WWE Mattel Top Picks Logan Paul figure. From one Northeast Ohio Cleveland area icon to another. This is what it's all about. To be from the CLE, the land, if you will. I know with Cleveland sports, it's been nothing but heartbreak and disappointment, minus a 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers NBA championship. I wasn't around to see all the great Jim Brown years for the Browns and all the good Indians teams from back in the day, so I've had a lot of heartbreak and disappointment. But not bringing heartbreak and disappointment was my purchase at Ringside Collectibles Logan Paul figure, the first of its kind in my collection. I was foolish enough to let the Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition Logan Paul pass me by a couple of years ago. So, unfortunately, that price for that figure has gone up the roof if you go to eBay and everything else. So, I had to get something, and this is what I got. And this is the WWE Mattel Top Picks Logan Paul figure for 2025. There he is in the plastic prison, representing, you would say the land, but he's wearing Pittsburgh Steelers yellow and black. That seems to be his go-to color scheme. What are we doing, Logan Paul? You're from Northeast Ohio. Why are you repping Crapsburg? The Steelers. I hate the Steelers. Ugh. It is what it is. Where's the brown and orange? Where's the wine and gold? Where's the red, white, and blue? What are we doing? Anyway, here we go. There Logan Paul is in his plastic prison, as my friend Kyle Peterson from YouTube fame says. There he is there. There are the other individuals in this particular Top Pick series. The side there. Barcode and other jibber-jabber, if you will. All right. Let's get right into it then. Logan Paul, going to join my vast collection. I'll have to find a spot for him, because whenever a new figure is purchased and go into the bookcase, that means one has to leave, and that's usually a rough decision. Who is it going to be? I don't know. I hate to be that figure, though. It's got to be lonely in the big Rubbermaid tub. And that's exactly where someone's going to go. Even though he is wearing the Pittsburgh Steelers outfit, I still have to put him in the... I still have to put him up here. Alright, the accessories that he has, not too many. Would have been cool to have a Prime bottle. Probably would have lost it, though. We have a mic, weapon-wielding hand, and then a bitch-slapping hand, the open palm. Alright. Take him out. Alright. Oh, is he hooked on here? Alright. Good thing I brought the handy-dandy skizzers. Let's get him out of the plastic prison. If it was easy to get out, it wouldn't be a prison now, would it? Alright. Here he is, Logan Paul. And like I said, I did recently find him in Ringside Collectibles. Paid about $22 for him, which is very close to retail, so it wasn't that bad. I do try to play the long game sometimes, but sometimes the long game bites me in the ass. So there he is. Definitely looks like Logan Paul with the signature headband, black headband. Logan Paul in the back. Once again, Pittsburgh Steelers colors. Hate to see it. But it's a pretty cool removable plastic vest. Let's see. You know, they never go on the way that they come off. That's why I'm afraid to take it off. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave it on just because I don't want to not be able to put it back on. So, if you guys want to see him shirtless, you're not going to see it from your boy. There he is right there. He has the elbow pads. His hands, removable, have the yellow tape on them. More yellow and black. The knee pads, the kick pads. Yep. Looks pretty sweet. Not quite the Ultimate Edition, but it's pretty close for the price point. So with the articulation, we have head goes up and down, but not very far because of the hair and the collar for the vest. Does turn all the way around like if he was in an exorcism. We have the bicep cut, double jointed elbows. It looks like pinless, double jointed pinless elbows, removable hands. Ab crunch is not going to be so significant with the vest on. That's I guess why I should have taken it off, but it is what it is. Waist turning, thigh cut, double jointed pinned knees. You see the pin right there over some black and yellow knee pads. We have the boot cut. We have the ankle. Ankles can be so shoddy with the Mattel and Jazzwares figures, but these aren't bad here. It has like a ball hinge ratchet type system. This left one isn't exactly the best, but could be operator error. Regardless, it is what it is. Logan Paul, happy to have him to my collection. Like I said, another guy from the 216 or the 440 or the 330, whatever it is, Northeast Ohio, representing the land. Let's bring in some other individuals. Let's see. We'll bring in another outsider from celebrity fame, former NFL great Rob Gronkowski, Gronk, if you will. Of course, he's on the ringside collectibles stand. Gronk's a little taller. Even with, yeah, there we go. And another footballer. Announcer Pat McAfee. These two are about the same height. And then from the AEW Jazzwares, we have the Lionheart, the Ocho, the Learning Tree, and all of the above. Y2J, Chris Jericho. You know, they'll scale pretty good. It's got the cool purple promo gear. I think it was a Walmart exclusive. Had to get that one. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla. Not too shabby. So if I had to rate this Logan Paul figure, I'd have to give this a pretty solid 9 out of 10. Not too bad. I wish he doesn't, with the new factory over in Vietnam or wherever it is, it doesn't really allow for the sweet chin music or the splits. So, you know what? I didn't check that the first time. So I'm afraid to break. I've already broken a couple figures within the last month or so. I'm not doing it with this one. So I'll deduct a little bit of a point. So this is an 8.5 out of 10. The only I minus a little bit because of the lack of splits and the sweet chin music articulation. So 8.5. And just remember, from your boy from the CLE, Logan Paul and Donna Bomb, all that glitter isn't gold. Have a good night, everybody. From the CLE, Cleveland, the land. We're out of here. Oh, baby.